Alex, Kurt Sandoval from the ABC7 Sports Office. Congratulations on your baseball success making the team. All right, I'm going to give you a couple of tips. The first and foremost, as a man who's been able to cover baseball for 30 years, one of the basics, the most important principles is how you grip the bat, okay? You want your knuckles to line up so when you swing, it's flat through the zone. You don't want to swing it like a golf club where your knuckles are not lined up. So to prove the point, executive sports producer Deho Suk, there's Deho. He's going to show right there on my knuckles. If you had batting gloves on, you're just going to draw a line, Dad, Clayton, on your, see that line right there? You want that every time you grab the bat so that when you swing, you're flat through the zone and then you're going to hit the ball hard. All right, that's lesson number one. All right, Alex, lesson number two, get a good stance, okay? What I told my kids, we were, by the way, 26-3. Okay, pan on up here there, Jake. See how my hand is up? That's telling the umpire timeout. And I'm looking at my feet to make sure my feet are in an absolute straight line. Absolute straight line. When that's the case, your hands, your bat is right here. Just rest it right here. You don't have to hold it like this forever. Just rest it right here. Your feet are key. Then what you're looking at, courtesy of Tony Gwynn, Google Tony Gwynn. Your dad knows Tony Gwynn, one of the greatest hitters of all time, by the way. Tony Gwynn told me he would always look at the pitcher's emblem. Like if it was the Padres, the P. If it was the Rockies, an R. CR, the CR, Colorado Rockies. You're looking at that because that is when the hand goes up. So you're just sitting here with a good stance, and as soon as the pitcher goes into the windup, then you lift the bat. Now you go from, I'm ready to hit, but now I'm hyper-focused. Hyper-focused. Okay, that's tip number two. There's now going to be three tips. The third one is the best one. Okay, Alex, here's the tip on the third one. And this is what you do in your garage. You tell your dad I said to buy you a tee and a net. So I already told your dad that. Tony Gwynn, one of the greatest hitters ever, said, you never outgrow the tee. You never outgrow the tee. So after you get your good stance, you've called timeout, and you're here and your knuckles are lined up, practice this in the garage. Step one is knob to the catcher. That's called your load. So you load. The knob of your bat goes to the catcher. See how I picked up my foot? This is a tree trunk. Your back foot is your tree trunk. It doesn't move. In fact, Mike Trout, one of the greatest players ever, said, not only is your back foot a tree trunk, but your heel is going through the ground. Okay? So, step one, load. Step two, knee on the shelf. Knee on the shelf means we're going to hit with our legs more than we're going to hit with our arms. So when you put your knee on the shelf, if there's a little shelf there, we do that. See how my hips turn? Clayton, Dad, put a baseball right on his heel. Learn to kick that baseball out. Knee on the shelf. That's step two. So it's one, knee on the shelf. Two, knob to the ball. Okay? Knob to the ball with that back elbow tucked. Wherever the ball is, if it's down there, if it's up here, well, you're going to move your tee around. So you're going to go one, knee on the shelf. Two, knob to the ball. And because your hands are straight, step four is finish high. That's it. The tee around. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. One, knee on the shelf is 2, 3, 4. You're always looking down at the ball. Those are my 4 tips, Alex. If you do that, you're going to be the greatest. As I told Dad, the most important part about baseball, the most important part, have fun, and have fun. If it doesn't go right, hey, you tried your best. That's all anybody can ask. Can't wait to see you, Alex.